Hey everybody, how's it going, and welcome back to another Kingdom Hearts 2.5 how-to video. Now in today's video I'm going to be continuing my 13-part series on the Data 13 battles. Now for today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how I beat my method for, and I hope I pronounce this right, Saix, whatever. In his name he has that little I with the two little dots above it. I have no clue what that means. This is the way I've heard other people pronounce it, friends of mine. So I hope that's right. If it's not right, let me know in the comment section below. But anyway, for this fight, it's pretty straightforward. This fight, the biggest problem I've heard people having is it takes so long to be able to finish him off. And I will explain that when the fight starts. But for this, setup wise, a good Keyblade, high potions, and reflect. High potions so that you don't use your MP, so that you can use reflect, and that's pretty much it. You can use final form, master form, limit form, whatever you feel like. Those I only use in emergencies. But let's do this.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
So when you start the battle, you'll notice in the upper left hand corner he has a Berserk gauge. Now I am not sure what his weapon is called, but before it gets full you can attack him, and I do suggest you attack him as much as possible. And here I wasn't able to do it because my controller's kind of on the fritz. It's basically hanging on by a thread. Almost being broken in half by playing Crash Bandicoot. Yes, I have anger problems. You can guard or reflect those attacks when he's not in his Berserker mode. That is a great way to get a lot more damage before he actually goes into his Berserk charge like he is now. Now, the only way to knock him out of this and to make this stop is to get his weapon. Now as you saw, he will run around the battlefield and basically smash the ground with his weapon left to right, and then he'll throw it at you. Okay, so then you can either guard, which hasn't really worked out the best for me. Timing with this controller is pretty horrible, trying to get that right. So I just use reflect, and then after you reflect, his his weapon is sticking out of the ground, and you should be able to press triangle. Okay, remember triangle, it's a reaction command to get that weapon, and then you have to move in close and use it on him. Okay, that's the only way he will be knocked out of his Berserk charge mode. Now as you can see here, he's just kind of going on a rampage. When he is doing this, it is not the best idea to attack him. Okay, so don't attack. And like you saw right there, he threw his weapon at me again, but only this time it's kind of tricky because I'm not sure what I'm actually doing wrong, but I think it's because I'm waiting just a hair of a second too long. And he's actually starting his next Berserk charge combo or rampage, and he basically, when he raises up into the air, he becomes invulnerable. So that using his own weapon on him in that instance does not work. Okay, and like right here, you know, me being a dummy decided to go in and try and attack him. And see here, I get his weapon again, knocking him out of that Berserk mode. And like I said before, you need to get him out of this Berserk mode in order to actually take away all of his HP. Okay, so he in a way he is kind of like the Axel Data battle, because once he's in that mode or in that state, he cannot be defeated even if he has 1 HP left until you take him out of that back to his normal state. Now, a second thing I want to point out is, like you saw and like I mentioned earlier, you can in fact get his weapon from him before his berserk charge starts, and that is a great way, and I absolutely suggest trying to do that before he goes into his berserk charge, or even when you knock him out of it the next time, is trying to get his weapon from him. So he's trying to charge back up, and you attack him, and then he'll attack you. So you either use guard or reflect. Reflect works better for me, but he'll throw his weapon at you. It'll knock it out of his hands, either or, and then you can get his weapon and do a lot more damage to him when he's not in this state. So like I said, this battle can be kind of long if he isn't cooperating exactly the way you want him to, as far as giving you the opportunity to get his weapon from him. But you just got to be patient. Like I said, this fight is like the Axel fight. It's not hard. I definitely don't think you will actually die too much in this fight, but because his berserk charge is actually pretty easy to dodge. I'm not doing a very good job right here, mainly because the joystick is kind of on the fritz, so glide isn't the best to use trying to control it with this controller. But all you really need to do to avoid damage is just glide around, plain and simple. I think you can dodge roll, but that's a lot more riskier. And then don't be like me. I'm a moron. Don't jump whenever he is about to throw his weapon at you. Okay, that is a prime opportunity to stop this berserk charge, which I did not take advantage of. Now, sometimes, like you just saw there, he will throw his weapon at you, but then he'll also jump up into the air and throw his weapon straight down to the ground. And if you are standing near it, it's going to be stuck in the ground. You don't have to dodge, reflect, or anything like that. So that was Saix number 7 of the Organization 13 or Data 13 battles. Now, if you like this video and this video has helped you, please hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and if you subscribe, hit that notification bell for future videos that I post. Now, comments and questions, leave them in the comment section below, and I will see you guys in the next one.